The fact that the value of the Japanese yen is apparently declining, as reported by recent publications, causes investors to feel apprehensive. New publications have revealed this information. Yoshitaka Kitao, the chief executive officer of SBI, has once again demonstrated his support for the cryptocurrency XRP. Would it be possible that the fact that Japan is interested in purchasing 100 billion XRP is a hint that a significant shift is taking place? Remember that you should subscribe to this post, like it, and share it with others, and that you should also stay tuned for more. It's time to get started. This is the first piece of new information that has been revealed, and it is that the value of the Japanese yen has fallen to its lowest level in more than a year. When the year 2025 rolls around, every single Japanese bank will be using XRP, according to the CEO of SBI. We are about to talk about the most significant aspects of the movie that we are watching today. The fact that 26 million XRP, which is equivalent to approximately $13.5 million, was transferred from Binance to an unknown wallet, as well as 24 million XRP, which is equivalent to about $12 million, was also transferred from Binance to an unknown wallet. It demonstrates that someone is truly aware of what is taking place here. The value of the Japanese yen has achieved a new all-time low, and by the year 2025, financial institutions will be using XRP. This is a significant financial development. The value of the yen has reached its lowest point in recent years when compared to the dollar and the euro. This is the lowest position it has ever reached. In the year 2025, each and every Japanese bank will have adopted the use of XRP. As stated by Emily, who echoes the statements made by the chief executive officer of SBI, as a result of the decrease in the value of the yen, it is even more apparent that the existing financial system is in need of large and immediate adjustments. As a consequence of this, the Japanese yen went through a period of collapse, which prompted investors to feel apprehensive because it reached a level that had not been seen in a number of years. Yoshitaka Kitao, the chief executive officer of SBI, has previously discussed the potential applications of XRP, and many were captivated by what he had to say about it. Emily, who is passionate about cryptocurrencies, shared a picture on her Instagram account of a former employer that appeared to be Kitto's reference to Ripple's XRP technology. At the same time that Emily was expressing her thoughts on the recent collapse of the yen, by building a payment system in Japan that is based on XRP, she said that it would be feasible to compensate for the loss that had occurred. Additionally, she remarked that our system needed a complete redesign, which is something that she mentioned. Although Yoshitaka Kitao, the chief executive officer of SBI, a significant financial services firm, mentioned the potential of XRP in 2023, he did not identify Bitcoin as an asset. Kitao's comments were made in reference to cryptocurrency. Kitao is a group that focuses on strategic business innovation. He predicted that by the year 2025, each and every bank in Japan would be adopting XRP. He arrived at this conclusion. Furthermore, he added that Kitao brought up the fact that a rising number of significant organizations are employing XRP. This was noted in addition to the previous point. This service has also begun to be provided by large organizations that assist the movement of money between persons of different financial backgrounds. A rising number of people are using xrp with XRP, and a substantial number of businesses are joining Ripple in it. Other individuals are also using xrp with XRP. To reiterate what Kitao mentioned, I am of the belief that Ripple's technology will eventually be utilized for the transfer of XRP as well as money to other countries. This is the second time that I have used this phrase. Emily is of the opinion that if there were a greater number of individuals using XRP, it would be possible to prevent the value of the yen from falling in contrast to the dollar and the euro. According to her, it is not out of the question that by the year 2025, each and every one of Japan's financial institutions would be utilizing XRP cryptocurrency. According to statements made by the chief executive officer of SBI, the value of XRP is expected to further decrease. It is currently available for purchase at a price of 51 cents, which is 3.18% less than the price that it displayed the day before. While XRP has had a climb of 0.18% over the course of the previous week, it has still faced a severe decrease of 15% in only 1 month. This is despite the fact that it recently saw a rise of 0.18%. The complaint on behalf of XRP SAC has been revised. What's the latest? Is there any good news for Ripple, considering that the FBI has provided the business with recommendations regarding cryptocurrencies, which is why, in spite of the fact that the legal battle between Ripple and SAC is still uncertain, the Caitlin order that was granted by Judge Nedburn gives everyone reason to have hope. This is because the actions taken by the SAC and the warnings issued by the FBI reveal that regulators are applying greater pressure on Bitcoin. This is the reason why this is the case. For a substantial amount of time, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has been keeping a careful eye on companies that deal in cryptocurrencies. In order to illustrate this point, the case against Ripple, which was initially filed in the year 2020, is currently being highlighted in the media. This is due to the fact that Magistrate Judge Sarah Nedburn has issued a Caitlin order. The 951 move for discovery will be taken into consideration in light of this information. The SAC is the one who is accountable for submitting its response to the request before the deadline of Monday, April 29, 2024. After this, Ripple has a total of 3 business days to offer a response to the request. You will find the order that was issued by Magistrate Judge Sarah Nedburn in the following paragraphs. The text has merely the phrase Order Nedburn, which is the only thing said. It has been 2 days since the date, Sarah. The most recent order request that Ripple has submitted seeks to exclude the new expert report that the SAC has generated to support its position. To put it another way, the SAC has developed the study to support its position. A similar course of action was taken by Judge Nedburn, who extended the time for the SAC to answer to Ripple's motion until the 29th of April. Ripple will have a maximum of 3 working days to give their answer, which will begin immediately after that. As a consequence of the most recent incidents, a serious inquiry has been brought under consideration. Are there any indications that this could be a sign that the protracted legal issue that has been going on between the SAC and Ripple has finally been resolved? In what degree do the executives share the same opinion? Within the context of XRP's response, the SAC's efforts to enforce civil fines are being resisted by the cryptocurrency. An argument is being made for a maximum fine of $10 million. Ripple asserts that the circumstances behind the SAC's transactions are inflated due to the absence of evidence to back up their assertions. Ripple also noted that they bring up the fact that there is no proof of any violations in their institutional XRP sales. This is something that they bring up repeatedly. This is something that will be brought up by them. A lot of cryptic analysts have provided a considerable deal of commentary on the impending uncertainty, which has been the focus of a great deal of attention. Just one example of this is the case of Ripple versus SAC, which has the potential to be heard by the Supreme Court of the United States, which is the highest court in the country. In addition to the fact that he was not the only individual who held the belief that SAC was misusing the power that it possessed, Stuart Alderati, who is the chief legal officer for Ripple, was also in agreement with him. Is it possible that the SAC abused its control? Although Ripple is one of the cryptocurrencies that the SAC is aware of, it is not the sole cryptocurrency. There are now other parties in the transaction, including Coinbase and Uniswap. Indeed, the SAC has just issued a Wells warning to Uniswap. This is a matter of fact. Additionally, during a different interview that was held on the Bankless podcast, Hayden Adams, the chief executive officer of Uniswap, stated his concern regarding this move and the influence it will have on the community comprised of cryptocurrency enthusiasts. A more succinct explanation would be that the SAC is behaving in a manner that is extremely unfriendly and is making an effort to shut down the cryptocurrency. After a federal judge severely reprimanded and penalized a Wall Street regulator for what they deemed to as a huge misuse of authority in a case concerning cryptocurrency, 2 attorneys from the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) resigned, according to a recent article published by Bloomberg. The judge's decision was made in response to the investigation into the matter. Specifically, this was because the attorneys were concerned about the SAC's purported uncontrolled authority, which was the reason for this. The identical statement was made by Jake Cherwinski, chief legal officer of Variant, while he was appearing on the show Unchained. Instead of leaving all of us in this kind of regulatory haze, I feel that it is time for Congress to take action and create the legislation at this point in time. During that time period, the SAC served as the antecedent to the FBI. It is interesting to note that the SAC is not the only institution that is targeting Bitcoin and firms that deal with cryptocurrency.